Hello, everybody. I'm Jaros11. I'm here with Ludwig von Koopa, and today we have the 70 Star Randomizer Invitational Finals between Soul and Chaos. Two of the very best. Oh my God, it says 109. Two of the very best Mario Randomizer speedruns ever. Ludwig, are you excited for today's matches?
Oh, I sure am.
These are going to be best 2 out of 3. So we're going to see maybe some strategy changes. We're going to see a bunch of different stages. And it's going to be a really, really, really fun time. So that's going to be pretty great. Looks like we have our seed ready. And I'm really... All right, let me actually make sure everything's good on our end. And just very excited to see how this is going to go. Two of the absolute best. They just have to make sure all the settings are correct. Just to go over some of the settings you're going to see. So it is a randomizer, but in order to make the race a little bit more fair, you're going to see lobby stages in lobby. They have to do the Bowser stages. The spawn points aren't random, and the star spawns aren't random. So it's kind of a nice middle stage between a pure randomizer and just the vanilla game. It's pretty exciting stuff. Oh, I can ask players questions. Soul, what
Hi.
are you? Soul, you've been doing pretty well for these runs. What are some strategies you've learned that make this a little different from the standard like PB or personal best attempts you do?
Do you mean how's the tournament different from like PB attempts, or like how's
Yeah.
this category different from the category we do on the leaderboards?
Oh, you know what? How's the category different? Like, what different strategies are you going to use here?
I think that because the biggest thing for me is that spawning in the same place every time means you can figure out how you want to go every time. You don't have to think on your feet as much. You can kind of find what the best thing is outside of the races and then just do that in all the races. And I've kind of done that. Every time I go into a level, I will generally go the same way. But it doesn't always work out.
The routing is very reliable, castle-wise, and also inside the levels is pretty reliable. I guess the two big changes are you have to fight Bowser 3 times in this category to get the keys. So we have to do that, and also the MIPS. If you want the second MIPS, you have to route like upstairs early, and then you go back basement later, or something like that. So depends on the players, depends on preference. That's like the big changes.
Makes sense. How, just generally speaking, now that we're at the end, have you guys enjoyed this rule set? Has it been fun to do races with this kind of a bit of a different rule set than you're probably used to?
Yeah,
It is funny. It is funny because the game is that much fun, but I think the other categories I prefer, I think. And with the next release, it will be even better, I think.
I think you could, with the randomizer, you could probably pick like almost any settings and then just race it, and it would be fun because it's just a fun game, and randomizer is fun. So.
And I want to pick up on what Chaos also said. This is one of the last tournaments you're going to see on the 1.0.1 version. The 1.1 version is in beta right now and is going to be released soon, and it has some really cool changes. So this might be like one of the final things you see in this game.
Yeah, so a question from me too, to Chaos. I had the honor of playing against you, and I lost. So I know how well you react to stuff, and
I did that too. I also lost versus Chaos in the upper bracket.
Yeah, and also I know how well you can adapt to strategies. Is there anything in particular that you don't want to see? Because I remember some points in our race, like the very high up box in BOB, for example, but is there something else you don't want to see today?
I don't mind impossible stars. I think I'm just scared of losing. How to say it? I'm scared of losing my thoughts, my strategy. Like if I'm lost and I don't know anymore where to go in the castle, I don't know anymore if I should go upstairs now or later. I don't know anymore if I got the toad yet or not. Stuff like that. If I'm lost, it's just the worst thing, I think. But one impossible star, I don't mind.
All right, I think we're almost ready to start. Just want to make sure. I want to clarify with Saren if we're ready to go. Yep. All right. Looks like we're almost ready. So, racers, good luck.
Good luck for me
And
too.
hopefully, yeah. Hopefully, this is a fun race.
That's all.
Good luck.
All right. So. Looks like we're almost ready. I'm sure
looks like they signed up in the Race Time GG lobby, so it can start any second now.
And you'll see their cursors move, and everything is synced up. So even if it's a little out of sync on your screen, it's all synced up on our end. So we will know who wins the race if it's a photo finish.
Yeah.
Always difficult to do that online to make sure it's perfectly synced, but it's going to be good enough. Very excited about this. I love Randomizer. I honestly hated this rule set when I first started playing, but I've really grown to love it. There's a lot of really fun stuff. And Soul especially has come up with some really cool... Oh, and look at that, perfectly synced. And also the same Mario color. That's interesting.
Yeah, I always love to see that both runners or both racers have random Mario colors on. Let's see if they also both have random backgrounds.
I hate random backgrounds. It makes red coins so much harder, and it looks like they don't.
All right.
Now, this is for... Oh, looks like Soul just got... Oh, nice save right there. Starting in Bowser in the Fire Sea for beginners, Bowser in the Dark World for beginners is annoying because not always do you necessarily want to go for red coins. But for players,
you don't have a choice.
Yep, gotta go for it. That and Wing Cap. Wing Cap, you also might skip reds. Although in this rule set, you pretty much would never. I will say, in the old version I used to play on, red coins were very scary because you didn't know where the star was going to spawn. In this rule set, it's always going to spawn where the pipe is. And thankfully, even if we weren't playing with this rule set, you actually can see where the star spawner is. That used to be really scary.
All right, so we don't have a red coin on one of these annoying support structures or something. That can actually happen, and that would be super hard to actually get sometimes. And
yeah, that would really
be... We would not have any choice but to try to get it.
That's right. Ooh, so we got 2 throws. Soul with a bounce, Chaos without a bounce. So this is pretty neck and neck with Soul in a slight lead. Like we're talking about half a second or so. So we see Soul. This is where, oh, look at this. The racers are going to different levels.
Yeah, yep. You can only open either Wumps or the slide at this point. And I personally just like to open slide first, just to have the upper stage out of my way. But this is just the racer's preference.
So we can see Chaos is going to do the Penguin Star. Looks like they're going to do both stars, which is what we've seen. I believe Soul did come up with this strategy where you can see you do skip a lot of the slide, and yet still are able to get, and it looks like actually, speaking of Soul, that 3 of the easy stars in BBH are available. That's going to make this race a little quicker for both racers. The Big Boo, the Eyeball, and the Star 3 all easily available. So that's going to really help out, and that means we're going to have less emergency or backup stars. Cool stuff. Soul's now going into JRB. Meanwhile, Chaos has gotten the Penguin Star, and he's going to get, obviously, the star from finishing the slide. I wonder if Chaos is going to look for Star 6. I would assume he is. And Soul is going for 100 in Womps, by the way. This is something we've seen. Oh, there's Star 6. Very easy Star 6. And a Penguin. Holy mackerel. Is this the real Penguin? It's a 50-50 chance. If so, okay, it's not.
It's just a mock penguin.
So they're going to exit course. And yeah, what is your thoughts? You made it pretty far in this tournament. Do you think going for hundreds in this rule set makes sense?
In Worms, it definitely does. I personally am not a fan of going for hundreds in TTC or in the Dry World anymore. I did that in the first few runs, but then I realized I just take way too much time looking for it. But that is just because I'm not the best in terms of movement, especially in TTC. So
I actually have said for beginners in TikTok Clock, hundreds is good because if you're bad at movement, you kind of have to run through it anyway. But yes, for players like this, I agree with you definitely that it wastes. Oh, I've never seen an 8 suspended in the air. Ooh, wow, red coin bonanza over there. Oh goodness. My biggest problem used to be with the old randomizer, the slope coins, and those could be pretty deadly. So that's why I used to not love to get red coins, but in this rule set, you're right, especially where oh my god, is that
That's
7
that's
red?
6. That's 6
Six.
red on the slope. Yeah. All the
So
remaining
let me
ones.
clarify, when I said the slope, I didn't mean this one. I meant the slopes just to the side that if you screw up, it leads to your death.
Yeah,
Oh, and
everything prior to version 1.0, well, had the possibility of stuff spawning on very steep slopes, like this big slope, for example, in Vanish Cap, and also the slopes surrounding Womp's Fortress here. But in the newest version, like from 1.0 onwards, the creators changed it, so this can only happen in danger mode now.
the
And
big problem, I will say, Ludwig,
playing on normal.
even that it's difficult. Oh, I wonder if okay, Soul is going to do wing cap. This is a bit of a risk. I don't know if she should be doing it just because there's so many quick stars, but looks like she is just, not to use a pun, soaring through.
We heard like Soul explained it a little bit that you can with this set of I think this is too high, isn't it?
I think she can get it, just barely.
Okay.
But sorry,
Yeah.
continue, Ludwig.
All right. So Soul explained before the race that in this set of settings, we can actually learn a lot beforehand. We can just learn to plan our route effectively. And this is also the case for wing cap, because in wing cap, there are only really 2 altitudes where red coins can spawn. And if you plan it well and spot the red coins early, you can create a route in your head and get them fast.
So speaking of
Awesome.
routing, here we see Chaos, a little bit of a mistake in routing. Not a big deal, but you can see Chaos didn't quite route the red coins. So, not a big deal, but a lot of extra yellows collected that not going to waste very much time at all, but definitely was a little avoidable. There. Oh no, Soul's going to have to climb back up. But sorry, I did want to clarify before we leave Womps that climbing back up Womps was really difficult because you could fall through the wall. There was a seam between.
Soul missed one of my favorite strats, that you grab onto the side of the slide to exit the stage early. Actually missed it and fell down and died. You save an extra life with this.
I didn't actually know this because I haven't played a lot of this version. There's only 2 altitudes for red coins now.
Yes, there's only 2 different possible altitudes for red coins. I don't know why that is. I mentioned that in while beta testing, but the devs menu was intentional. So
interesting. I mean, it was doing I do 120. That's my main category. It could be a very stressful category, so I don't mind it. It makes it a lot more consistent for a 120 race, or not a race, a PB attempt. But it is interesting because it used to be a very stressful stage. You really had to have your wits about you. You can see now Chaos is doing slide. They are pretty much neck and neck. Soul looks a little bit behind, but she's not really that behind. Oh, there Chaos did the strat you were talking about.
yes. Yeah, I like that little strat. It saves a couple seconds.
Yeah, I didn't even know that was a thing.
Well, sometimes it saves a couple seconds. It really depends a little bit on where you find the slide. If you find slide, let's say in the booth courtyard or whatever, then it might be faster to die instead of exiting stage if you want to go back there.
So
it really depends.
The funny thing is, I believe we've seen the exact same stages from all the competitors, and we actually see all right, where is Chaos going? Chaos is going.
That's interesting.
Into JRB? No, BOB.
So Chaos stays in the lobby and tries to finish the lobby, I guess, while Soul is known for her strats that she tries to go to basement and also to upstairs as early as she can.
Yeah,
I think this is part of her strat set to just create the route in her head.
So I'm going to tell you right now, I'm anti going for Koopa the Quick. I've always said I think Koopa the Quick is slow, but we've seen pretty much at the highest level, all the competitors do it. I still maintain I think it is slower, and there are other quicker stars to get, but
I would say Koopa the Quick is a risk that is worth going for, because while Koopa is running up the mountain, you have this time to traverse around like half of the stage and try to spot as many things as you can, as many secrets as you can. If you can find all 5, you just get an extra star. And you have plenty of time to look for the box and the open star as well.
I would in practice would time it, and I was just always able to get the boxes and the star so much quicker. You're right about the secrets. I wasn't able to ever do that, but I just found that it was always slower, and I'd be wasting time, like in the amount of like 30 seconds or so. But it's definitely an easy star to get. So I understand why it's just a safe, easy star to get. It's interesting. I don't think it's necessarily wrong. I've always just a little.
And keep in mind, you have to go for another star if you skip this one. So
yes, I had a different star in mind, and I also did reds. I did hundreds in 3 stages, so maybe I was not doing.
It's not uncommon that you go for 100 coins in Withdrawal and TTC as well. There's like Womp TTC and Withdrawal are usually the 3 stages that you consider going for 100 coins.
I think Soul missed a star. If I correct me if I'm wrong, but I think I saw a star on the
So Soul went into Metal Cap entrance, and it's a mandatory stage. Leap the Lava Land, you just can't skip this stage. It has way too much easy stuff.
Oh, we're gonna see. We're gonna see. I would honestly, that's a hard strategy to do. Like if you don't play a lot of 16 stars, that is not an easy stage.
That's a typical 16 star or sometimes 70 star strat in vanilla.
So there are 4 stars here. There's one just out in the open. There it is, where the bullies usually spawn.
Okay, I would think this is a risky play that Chaos did here. He actually took his time to get all the secrets.
Oh, Chaos got the secrets.
Yeah,
I mean,
secrets.
The thing is, though, is that there might be a payoff if the upstairs isn't very friendly. Oh, is he going for aquarium? Interesting. So, like,
did you? I forgot. I didn't see. But how many stars did Chaos get from CCM?
How many stars? Chaos got 3. They were not able to. Neither competitor were able to get the penguin. Both of them got the 2 stars from the slide. Where is the last? Oh, there it is. Very annoying spot when it's there. What is Soul doing?
I guess she wanted to set up for a long jump to this platform. If it's even possible.
Uh-oh. Interesting.
Like
I mean, what I would personally just do in that situation is you just long jump to this pole over here, and it does waste a little bit of time, but it's pretty safe and easy. But whatever. So now she did exit course. There was 1 star I thought right beneath where this platform was, but maybe I wasn't seeing. And we also did not see Soul go into JRB. So Chaos is in JRB. I don't know if they got the box. I was looking at Soul's screen. Looks like they did. So the box is easy to find. And looks like Soul is not going to be doing Metal Cap, which makes sense. Metal Cap's pretty slow. Where's Soul going? Soul's going to HMC. Has Soul gotten Toad? No. So you can see Soul looking for Toad. Probably Toad, I would guess, is, you can see Chaos. That's the fake Toad. Dardox. This stage is very important to get. And you want to get the Mana Ray Star as quick as possible, just because, there we go. Just that first ring can be very annoying. So good stuff here. I think we're going to see. Now we're going to see basically like delay. We're going to see Chaos doing what Soul just did, a stage or 2 later, just based on the routing. Oh, wait, no. Chaos went into. Oh, no, never mind. That's HMC. Oh, remember when the old version, you didn't used to be able to go things like that.
In the newer version of Randomizer, the opening of the chests has been drastically simplified. But it can also backfire, really. In one of my races, I think it was the race versus Rock Dunker, the chests, like I got 3 chests right next to each other, and I was not able to open the right chest because Mario just kept trying to open the wrong chest, even if I was like ages away from me.
Yeah,
Sometimes
that
it
when
can
they're
even
on top.
backfire.
Also, I saw a yellow coin. That's what I saw. With the bit rate, I thought it was a star. I saw a yellow coin.
Oh, the perfect swimming didn't quite connect for Soul here. Yeah, second attempts.
Nice. Is
No,
that
she
all the
got it.
stars? Nope. One more here for
Now,
Soul.
star number 1, the most important one, is still missing, and it can be on one of these platforms
No, it's just
in rare cases, like on the blue coin switch platform, for example.
So where is Soul gonna go? Oh, I see where she's gonna go. She's gonna go into the Dar docks. Yeah, because once you can't enter this door until you have 30 stars. That's why 30 star, which is what are we gonna see here? Bullies. Are we seeing bullies? We are seeing
We
bullies.
need SSL and Vanish Cap, I guess. It's still open. One of them is useless, and the other one you get 3 stars out of. Because Vanish Cap would actually be kind of worth trying if the star would not spawn in its vanilla location.
In the regular 70 star category, I have gotten Vanish Cap before, especially with these settings, like this new version.
Right.
Not with these settings, sorry, with this version, where you don't get any more really difficult coins. You might be able to get, if you spawn up high, all the coins very quickly. It might be a 30-second star, which is definitely worth it. So, Chaos is
Okay. So
Chaos got bullies.
we don't have SSL in the room. Instead it was Fire Sea, so that means SSL must be in Vanish Cap.
That's
entrance.
right. SSL
So
is,
that's actually interesting, because if you can grab enough stars from other stages, you could actually try to skip SSL.
and that's what I was kind of talking about with Chaos, right? Chaos got a bunch of stars that might be slow, but maybe in this routing it saves some time because, well, you don't have to go to SSL now.
So I think Soul. Oh, she's actually going for the red coin with Fire Sea. That's crazy. Usually she doesn't do that, I think.
Hey.
But the last one.
I thought it was
right
automatic
next
to go for Reds and Fire Sea.
No. If you have amazing movement in Fire Sea, in like any % Fire Sea, then you can just skip the reds, I guess. Like we had some really amazing vanilla runners here, like Benji. I think he did not go for them.
Interesting. I think, and that's one thing you really get to see. So also Chaos made a mistake, pretty annoying mistake, but one that we see all the time. There are 2 options, exit course and exit to lobby, and Chaos exited course. Why is Chaos going back into Oh, I see what happened. Chaos missed 2 stars, so now very, very unfortunate.
So
that-
in Hazy Maze Cave, you have actually multiple options that you can go for. Like the most natural route would be to go where Chaos is right now first, like into the red coin cave, and then you go from the red coin cave.
And Chaos is getting
while Chaos is getting edge physics after edge physics. Like if Mario is too close to an edge, he won't wall jump, because the game registers 2 walls at the same time. It's just a vanilla bug that is one of the most annoying bugs in the game. In my opinion, it's even worse than invisible walls.
Now, here's the thing. Because of what Chaos did, he knows where the final star is. That is one other star that Soul didn't get. But Chaos also made a lot of mistakes in getting there. But he's going to take the elevator. Now, you can do backwards long jumps to get here, but we're obviously not going to see that. Meanwhile, Soul has already made it upstairs. So, is Soul going to come to Soul route in the second MIPS?
I would believe only if she has to return for SSL. Which I believe
I think it depends.
Trying to avoid right now.
I mean, I like to. So the stage I personally like to avoid if I can.
But, this is something that is not really in your hand, so to say. It all depends on stuff like Rainbow Riots, How many
Yes.
stars can you get from Rainbow Ride, for example?
That's a huge one. We'll talk about that
Yes.
when we see it. But guys, if you're watching, Rainbow Ride, you can get anywhere between 2 and 5 stars, and both are completely realistic because unfortunately stars can spawn on the big house and you have no control over whether they do or don't. And if they do, it's a 2.5 minute time loss to get them, so it's just not worth it. So
Yes.
we might be seeing it right now. So we see Soul looking for Toad. Now, I believe, how many stars do you need for the second Toad to spawn?
So you need 25 stars for the upstairs Toad to spawn and 35 for the tippy one.
35. So that was Tippy. You can tell because only one line of dialogue.
Yes.
And we have TikTok clock. So is Soul going for hundreds? Soul's looking around. I believe the answer is no. Yeah, the answer is no. She would have gone that. Yeah, she's just going to go for, oh, maybe, nope. She's trying to line things up. Okay. I could see what she was doing. She was trying to go for a nice little corner wall jump there. And this is what I was talking about. I can't move like this, right? So for me, getting 100 coins wouldn't waste too much time because I'm already kind of very much monopoly. Watch this triple jump she does. Easy for a good runner, but for me, that's really risky.
Even though I personally am not really a fan of executing this kind of movement here because you tend to miss stars as well.
I personally agree. I can just understand the logic of not doing it. For me, it's just easier, again, with my skill level, to just not even bother with moving like this and missing. I agree with you, Ludwig, potentially missing a star, and instead just going for coins, just taking it really slow. Because I believe there are, oh, there they are, 2 stars. And, all right, so we want exit to, interesting. Where, oh, she's going into, okay, so now she wants to finish lobby. Very interesting routing we're seeing. Very interesting routing we're seeing.
Yeah, I would have thought Soul might be going for hundreds in TTC now, because she's going for Aquarium instead. That's weird. I thought she might go for hundreds just because what I said earlier, she's trying to skip returning to second MIPS and SSL basement.
Both players have gone for Aquarium. I'll go on record saying Aquarium is the reason I don't change the coin colors anymore. Aquarium and Fire Sea. It's just so bad when the
random coin colors can always be disturbing. I think
They're
nobody
never
has
bright
ever done
enough.
that here.
Actually, I should talk about that with Arthur. If somehow Arthur could turn up the saturation on any coin color, I think it would work. But I just find the custom coin colors are a little too desaturated and don't stand out enough. So I wonder how the random colors work. Because I think if they were a lot more saturated, they would stand out. They'd pop and they'd work a lot better. Because I find only the red coins, like look how bright of a bright red that is. That is a fully saturated red over there. Soul going for Koopa the Quick. Looks like my Koopa the Quick, my anti-Koopa the Quick philosophy is being shunned.
Yeah, pretty much one of the worst combinations you can get is the red coins with this Fire Sea background, if you turn on random backgrounds as well. For example, in Wing Cap, it's almost impossible to see the red coins.
We should do a tournament where you have to use random coin colors. It's like Where's Waldo for coins.
Oh, we also will have random star colors in the next version, which is in beta right now. This will be exciting.
And I will not be doing that. I love ROM hacks. They're my favorite. I can't have random star colors. I'll miss it. I won't. The yellow really does stand out. I will say that, Nintendo is pretty smart. And the reason they picked red and yellow is if you notice, most of the levels are green. And so both yellow and red really stand apart from the green.
Yeah, it can also be a little disturbing, just like random coin colors can. But it might just be a thing of getting used to it.
So we
But
see...
If you try to go for a PB, I would turn it off.
Yeah. So we see Chaos going, for upstairs. So we haven't seen Rainbow Ride yet. And Soul's just probably looking around for some secrets, maybe? Or just kind of...
I guess she saw the roaming star over next to the red coin star spawner.
Oh, that's what she saw. Okay. All right, this is actually slower, by the way, to kill the bully with the shell. And unfortunately, thankfully, Chaos didn't get burned in the lava. That makes
But
sense.
that might be the reason he didn't go for it. Because we have seen it a number of times in these
Happened to
races.
me. So Chaos didn't see where the box star is. Maybe he'll see it here. No, he's not turning the camera.
Oh yeah, the
He's
box star
gonna
was
miss it.
very well hidden
It was well hidden, and there's no way Chaos is going to
in
see it now.
in the little stormy crevice.
Yeah, it was in the stormy crevice. Yeah, I think that's a star that Chaos is just going to miss.
Okay.
Yeah, so he's thinking, oh, maybe it's on... Oh, don't do that. Who was I watching? Liam on PB Pace. And he tried that same jump, and it cost him like 30 seconds and killed his PB. I'll never forget that. He just couldn't get over there.
Sometimes you feel you have to go for it.
It was so sad to watch.
Because even if you PB in that run, you will always think about, oh wow, I could have saved like 5
think about how much
seconds
time if I just would have swam, sorry. All right, see, Chaos has no idea. I think he'll see it here. Ah, he fell. No, he's not going to see it. No.
Now he will lose his head. Oh, and we also see, it's actually funny. Now the hat is red again.
Away. Wait, no, you
Now
don't.
it magically turns back into like greenish.
There it is. That hurts. You're like, come on.
That is unfortunate.
But
sadly, like
not in Chaos's defense, but Chaos doesn't know this. Soul, the star was right at the entrance of the igloo, and Soul went through the whole igloo and had to find out at the very end. Oh, it was right when I came into the igloo. So it's just how randomizer works. It's just the way it works, and you can see Soul is going for shifting Sandland. So that means she has Talto Mountain for a bunch of stars, Wet Dry World for a bunch of stars. Soul's got a very, very good position. Assuming
this star is awful.
Yeah, that's a pretty awful star. Assuming that Rainbow Ride isn't a total pain in the butt, Soul's in a very, very solid position. Also, she's going to go for Klepto right here. How is she going to get Klepto? Oh, she's going to go for the vanilla strats, or the beginner strats, which is perfectly fine based on where that star was. And all right, looks like Chaos is going for hundreds. You would never get... Oh, no, they're not? Oh, I don't know.
No, he probably isn't. I think he has enough stars.
Yep, you're right. You're correct. I thought they got...
I haven't really counted. I haven't really counted. It's just...
Wait a minute. I know what
has
Chaos is doing, Ludwig. I know exactly what Chaos is doing. Chaos is going for hundreds. I think Chaos is going downtown. You have to go downtown, because otherwise you kill the Chukya. Because there's not enough coins otherwise. So I bet you anything Chaos is going downtown.
Well, going downtown is always a gamble, because we didn't really go over this yet, but in the previous version of Randomizer, the red coins spawned at a much, much higher altitude. And now the red coins always spawn near the ground.
Yes.
Or much nearer to the ground.
And it's harder to see them.
And it's very much harder now to see the red coins, to spot them with all these walls in the downtown area.
So, by the way, you want, because there are 17 red coins, you want, or 16 coins as red coins, you want 84 coins. You don't need 84 coins, but that's what you'd ideally like. The other thing, Ludwig, that's very scary... Oh yeah, this is why I hate going downtown. Sorry, two things. One is that red coins can spawn in walls. They're not supposed to, but it's a mistake in programming, and that's very annoying when that happens. But the other... Oh, all right, we're going to see a backup here. The other thing that's really annoying that you wouldn't see in standard randomizer is with the star spawning here, it's actually like really time-consuming to go downtown. Because you have to now long jump. If you miss the long jump, you got to back that up. So let's... Chaos gets... Alright, so Chaos got the long jump. There is... Alright, they're going to do this safer strat. You can just long jump to the corner over there. That's what I do, but it's really stupid and risky, and there's no reason to do it. And... Ooh, that was close. So...
Yeah, there are multiple ways to approach this skip into downtown there. This is one of the faster ones, but it's also scary because you barely get any distance.
I think Soul skipped secrets. Pretty sure Soul just skipped secrets.
I'm pretty sure she counted her stars and she realized.
Oh no, she
can't skip-
definitely did, but I meant intentionally skip secrets.
Yes, they can do that. Secrets can be annoying. Secrets can also be a dead spot for your run.
Oh, can they still? They can't spawn in the cage anymore. That's another thing that used to happen. They could
They
spawn-
definitely can spawn in the cage.
They
Let me
can?
let me tell you that I had that in one practice attempt. Yes.
Oh my god. So we were told when the beta was released for this one that was removed, and I was very happy because a lot of 120 star runs would end there because you wouldn't have had Vanish Cap yet.
It can still happen.
Ah, so it's not supposed to happen anymore, but as you said, it can still happen. And this is what
Yeah.
you're thinking about,
I think
Ludwig.
this is one of the things that moved to danger mode only.
This is one of the things, though, Ludwig, you were talking about. It's low to the ground. Now Chaos is stuck. Where's the red? Where's the red? Oh
Yeah,
my god, where's the red? Where's the red? And
It's probably in one of these little.
There it is.
Oh, there it is. Yeah, and if it spawns very close to a wall like this, a house
your
wall,
camera can get obstructed.
yeah, you have very little chance to see it from anywhere.
All right. Well, Soul is, I'm not going to lie, Soul's in a pretty good position right now. Chaos is a
I
few
think
stars.
it started to add up now. Like the Withdrawal World downtown, then the search for the what was it for the Box Star and Snowman's Land. All these
What
little
else did
things add up
Chaos
now.
also spent a lot longer getting. I mean, to be fair, there are some like there's the Toad Star, but yeah, like secrets were long. I mean, Soul routing
That is interesting.
Ooh, this is bad. I think Soul just lost the race.
Now that is interesting. I would not have thought
think
any
Soul
racer
lost
would any
Oh, and
racer
she
would
just survived.
any racer would go for a THI Cooper race. That's an interesting decision.
It is an interesting decision. I mean, Soul's definitely been very creative. So we actually see a weird decision here from Chaos. Not going for hundreds,
Not going
but
for hundreds.
seemingly is going for reds. Yes. Very interesting. I don't personally understand going for reds without
Yeah.
hundreds.
I also don't understand. I would much prefer going for hundreds here rather than in Wet Try World, especially together with downtown. But
And- So now, if I'm Soul, this is the problem too. Soul doesn't know she's in the lead. If I were Soul, I would be getting reds here. And the reason is, I'd want to make certain by the time I got to like Rainbow Ride, it's my last stage, and I never have to play. Like I'm over. It's done.
oh yes, we only have TTN and Rainbow Ride left. So with this routing here, did she find all the toads yet?
I believe she did. Oh, she might have missed one.
If she did, she's counting on getting all 4 stars out of Rainbow Ride. So this is a little dangerous here.
Yeah, we were talking about that. Like, these are things to think about. Like, always get, oh, she's going to go for, see, I'll tell you something, Ludwig, and this is no disrespect because I'm also a randomizer runner, but you can really tell randomizer runners are not vanilla runners. Like, just when they try to do vanilla strats, it's always very funny to see, like, mountain clip and stuff. It's not as polished, which is perfectly understandable. I'm not saying these people aren't skilled. It's just a very different skill set. And it's always very interesting to me to see that difference. Also, by the way, Chaos now has more stars.
Yes, but both of them still have to do Rainbow Ride, so I think it will come down to just that.
I think if Chaos finds Rainbow Ride first, Chaos might win because, and I'll tell you why, if Chaos finds Rainbow Ride first, before any other stage, Chaos might be able to make a smart decision. So now it's Telltale Mountain. Chaos might be able to make the decision of what they want to do. But you don't go for hundreds here because you have to go in the slide.
Yeah, so
And-
now Chaos is in a much better position here. He entered DTM only needing
Oh, yeah.
eight more stars instead of 10 that Soul did.
Yeah, so Soul now needs... This is... Alright, so this is now... Like, Chaos mentioned this, but this is... Like, we cannot overstate how much RNG is now going to determine who wins this race. I mean it. If this is either Mario Wings... No, it's Rainbow Ride. If
Yeah, it's RNG, but it's also like based on the decisions that the racers did, of course.
at this point it's RNG though, you know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
at this point it's pure RNG. If all
Let's
5
see.
stars are available down low, then the race will go to Soul. If there is 1 star on the roof, the race will go to Chaos.
This
If
is
not,
true.
you know, Soul, because Soul has that head start. So right now, you know, it's all about where are the stars. Chaos doesn't have to worry as much. Chaos just needs.
So
that
that might backfire. She didn't really inspect the inside of the house.
No,
She did like a very
cursory
unpolished-
search.
a very unpolished research there,
And
thought
she
can
can't
actually
afford
be
to
in
do that.
corners. Yeah,
She
Okay,
really
stars
can't
here.
afford to do that.
but she only has 2 stars, and I think I saw one at the beginning platform.
So there's one in what's it called, swinging in the breeze. I saw one there, which you
Yes.
might get to right now. But that's the
And-
only one I personally saw was swinging in the
And
breeze.
maybe Tricky Triangles area, they try to hide there pretty hard every time.
I don't see it, but it is, the bit rate isn't perfect, but I don't personally see it. So, you know, I think she's going to be stuck. I think there are, if I'm not mistaken, Ludwig, I think there are 2 stars on the big house.
Oh my god.
Yep. This is
Then-
what we were talking. Oh, no,
Yeah.
there's one down here. But that's still 1 star is an eternity, guys. 1 star
Okay,
is not.
Soul's giving up here, and now she's browsing, probably browsing through her feed, browsing through her
There's
tracker. And
yes, we all have
she's
trackers
looking
in
what she can do for a
I love this
backup.
strat, by the way. This strat is so sick.
Yeah,
Oh.
it's especially wow.
Oh!
Okay, now this is what I could have done in my race versus him.
No idea you could even grab that. That
Over
insane.
field.
I just take
Yeah.
the fall damage. Yo.
Exactly the thing that pretty much cost me the race versus McNeil's. That I did this jump with only 4 HP, and I didn't
I
know you
that
could
too.
ledge grab right there.
Oh, and
All
this
right,
is it.
so
I think Chaos just won.
yeah, in the end, because the Soul decided to skip secrets. here.
Secrets.
Much rather-
Yep. It was, you know, we'll talk about this in the interview, but, you know, at this level, both these runners are very good runners. They might not be
But,
vanilla runners.
We won't be igniting any commentator's curse here. There's still bits left to do, and bits and throws can also be very costly sometimes.
Ludwig, they're not me. They can make 3 throws. I have ultimate faith in both these runners.
So this is the downside of going into Tippy early. Like if you do the Wilco skip once, you have to do it a second time.
Oh, she did Wilco Stip. That's why I don't do Wilco Stip. Well, I mean, I know I've done it before. I do it as a joke, but I stopped even doing it as a joke in PB attempts, just in case I have to go back.
Yeah, and also just to remind you guys, if Chaos wins this round, he will be the champ
Oh, I
of
thought it was the
the
best of 3.
70-star randomizer tournament.
It's not a best 2 out of 3?
It is, but he has an advantage because he's the contestant from
it's
the
best
winner's
of
bracket.
3, the winner's bracket. I didn't realize that's what we were doing. Oh, goodness gracious. And there we go.
Soul fell down.
It doesn't matter.
Yeah, at this point, missed the Bowser tail there.
Oh,
A second time.
I don't think
gonna
it's
say
real.
anything here.
If Chaos missed the throw, holy mackerel, guys! Commentator
And
Kurt
missed the
is
throw.
real. This is real. Holy mackerel!
Missed the tail again.
No. This is close. This is real. This is real. Okay,
That's
there's the
it.
throw. She's 2 throws behind us.
Cannot. No fast regrab though.
Yeah. So that was close.
Come on, Chaos, you can do it. It's a bit far away, isn't it?
That is game.
Oh, that is it. Alright. Chaos taking the cup here, guys.
I didn't realize. I thought it was only best 2 out of 3. I had no idea.
Nah, it's best of 3 with a handicap because of double bracket.
Well, that is the game.
GG Chaos with a
GG Chaos.
still astounding time of 38:20.
Yeah,
I mean,
it's my PB by 2 minutes.
and Seoul also not far behind, like 25 seconds behind here. So that's an very exciting.
So I
Very
think we
close
can
race.
agree if Soul got the secrets, she would have won. But that's the thing. It's the randomizer comes down to execution, decision making, and some luck. If Soul would have gotten lucky and there had been all 5 stars in Rainbow Ride, she would have won. That's the beauty of randomizer. There's so much that goes into it.
All right, let's see if we can get the 2 combatants to the final interview of this tournament.
Yeah, maybe of this version of the game.
Yeah, ultimately the secrets, or like the reliance on getting 5 stars from Rainbow Ride was a little too much. But let's talk about this with the racers once they're here.
Hello.
Here she is, Saul.
Hello. Soul, I gotta ask you, why did you decide to skip secrets
Which secrets?
in Wet Dry World?
I didn't need it.
Yeah, you were when I was watching you entering TTM with only having TTM and Rainbow Ride left, and you only had 60
I
stars.
know, but what can I do? I lost the Cooper race. What can I do?
Oh, that's
It's
You're on
because
the
so sad.
Cooper race.
If I won the Cooper race, I would have had an extra star and everything would have been fine.
Oh yeah.
Did you think of maybe going for reds in TTM?
Yes, I did, but I really.
Yeah, the Koopa
I
race
found
was
all the
very.
stars and I only had
very
two red, so.
You know what? I didn't pick up on that. You're right. You went for Cooper race. I thought that was just an extra star. I didn't realize that was in your route. That makes a lot more sense.
Yeah, the
I
Koopa
made- I
race
made
is
up my
risky
route,
in
though.
THI because like if the wooden bridge is busy with enemies, and it absolutely was busy with enemies there.
Yeah,
Then,
but
yeah.
I could. I don't know. Ugh.
Chaos,
Chaos,
congratulations.
congratulations.
Thank you.
What stood out to you about, there was obviously every randomizer seed is different. Was there something about this seed that you thought was kind of weird or interesting or unique?
No, not really. I didn't see anything special with this seed, except the basement toad. I just didn't run into him. And I
Yeah.
saw a message. I think Saul didn't find it either, so I don't know what's up.
No, I didn't find it. I went everywhere, and then I even went back in the basement and started looking for it again, even though I didn't have any stages there, and I didn't find it again.
It
Wow,
wasn't on the
absolutely.
way to Vanish Cap or something.
No.
I don't know.
So what I've seen before, I wonder if it's in the area by Vanish Cap, but when did you go back where the water was drained? Sometimes the toad appears after the water is drained, but not before. That's happened to me once.
Oh,
So when
maybe.
I was, oh sorry,
I just said
It might be
maybe.
fixed, I think. I don't know. I'm not sure.
so yeah, I also had trouble with Basement Toad in a lot of practice seeds that I played with these settings, and so every time I checked afterwards, it was either in the 30-star room, like before the 30-star door. It was like right in front of the fence or something, where it was almost impossible to spot it while rotating the camera, or
Yeah,
it was
yeah.
in the HMC room, or it was on the way to Vanish Cap.
I know, but look at what I did in the run in all those rooms. I looked around so much. Ugh.
Chaos, I gotta ask you, when you accidentally hit exit to lobby from HMC, how much did that annoy you? There was a point where Chaos meant to go exit course and accidentally hit exit lobby and had to go back down.
No, that was intentional actually, because that way I save lives this way. I don't need to go around for lives because I just save.
Also
Interesting.
chaos in the final fight. You made it much closer again, because it seemed like Bowser's tail was greased with oil, because you had
Yes.
trouble of just picking it up, like
I
3 or
was
4
joking.
times.
Just joking, honestly. I didn't know it was that close though, but I was like, okay, I just need to pull this, and I just missed everything at the end. But There was no big mistake in this run. It wasn't crazy fast from me, but there was no major mistake on my end. So I guess that's why I won.
What were you thinking in Wet Dry World? You were looking for the last red coin when you just couldn't find it.
Yeah, I found it eventually, thankfully. So I got
Were you
all
like,
7
were you
stars.
thinking of giving up maybe, or were you committed to finding it?
Oh, definitely. If it wasn't right in the corner right there, I would have given up on that star. Yeah, for sure.
Okay, so I was wondering because it looked like you were thinking because you got the 100 coin star first, and so I
Yes.
thought you might be giving up.
Yes, because unfortunately there still is some issues, and sometimes the red coins are in the buildings, and if that happens, it's RIP. So you always have to assume that maybe the red coins is impossible. Otherwise, I would look for it all the time.
Fair enough. Saren's talking about you at wall kicks. You were getting that glitch where it wouldn't let you wall kick properly.
I don't remember.
You were trying to get into the elevator area to get the stars, and you kept having to go back and retry the wall
Oh
kicks.
yeah, that was bad. That was bad.
Yeah,
I
you
don't know.
got the wall physics or the edge physics like 5 times in a row or something.
Yeah, I don't know. It was
But
just bad.
congratulations on winning the tournament.
Thank
Yeah,
you.
congrats.
Thank you.
Yeah, congrats and thanks for a great race.
Soul, congrats on finishing second. Very, very
you.
close.
I think it was the closest race in the entire tournament here, 25 seconds off.
That's for a randomizer. That's crazy close.
I think it was close both times, me and Sol. It's a coin flip, honestly. I just happened to win twice, but I think she can beat me quite the same way. It's just a coin flip, I think.
Well, hopefully we'll both have you guys back. I don't know if we'll do another tournament. Maybe we'll do a 120 star tournament at some point. I don't know,
Oh.
but this was very fun.
It was very fun. Thank you for hosting this, and yeah, that was awesome.
Yeah, thank you to Saren so much. There will be more randomizer tourneys, so I'm seeing on
Nice.
screen.
Looking forward to that.
All right. So, Ludwig, do you have any more questions, or I think we're gonna send it back to whatever. I don't know if we have anything coming up next.
No, it's fine.
So I think that's it for all of us at the Cool Cat Gang. Thank you very much, guys, for watching, and stay tuned. There's Mario Odyssey. There's the 70 Star Vanilla Open, and there's randomizer exhibition matches coming up too. So, stay tuned for all that good content. But until then, I hope y'all have a really nice day.
Have a great weekend, everybody.